Hello again, I am Blunty. Another new headset to test today. This is the HyperX Revolver S. Unlike the other HyperX Revolver headsets before it, it is pretty nice. In fact, I'm going to tell you right up front in this review, it is the best headset the HyperX have ever done to date, which is not that big of a surprise, considering that even their budget model in this line is surprisingly good. This one, though, is the fancy version. Unfortunately, as you've been hearing for yourself, it is yet another gaming headset that just kind of forgets or ignores or dismisses microphone sound quality. I mean, yes, sure, it's lovely and clear and crisp and wonderful for voice chat. Okay, fine. You're chatting to your teammates in game, hey, go kill that guy. It works for that. But it is still just unpleasant and thin sounding when you want to use it for anything else but in game chat. I just don't understand why a rich, full microphone sound quality is such a low priority for almost every single gaming headset out there.
It's not like it's impossible. It can be done. This is why I use the Sennheiser Game Zeros here for when I'm streaming, because the microphone quality on this gaming headset outclasses every other gaming headset out there on the consumer market. You don't get better microphone quality than this until you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on, studio quality headset stuff, and then you have to go into a mixer and all that sort of stuff. These, you can just plug in your PC, and they're ready to go just like any other headset, and they sound like this, which is a vast difference to the sound you were just hearing from the HyperXs and every other friggin' gaming headset out there on the market. Why can't everybody do this? And you know what, I guess just while we are doing comparisons, this is the microphone I usually use for my voiceovers and stuff when I'm doing videos, and it is, if I lift it carefully not to make too much noise, the Razer Siren, which is fantastic sounding. Put back in the desk carefully. But yeah, this is the kind of sound I want headset microphones to approach. I don't need it to be exactly this. I just need it to be somewhere closer to this than the HyperX is. Much closer to this than the HyperX is, and much closer to this than every other gaming headset out there is, except for the Sennheiser, which, as you just heard, sounds lovely. I've drifted off track slightly. Let's get back to it.
The most immediate thing I noticed about this headset, though, was although it doesn't feel particularly light in hand, like when you pick it up, it doesn't feel, oh my god, a light headset. When you put it on your head, the really big ear cups, the metal band that puts just enough pressure on your head to keep it in place without feeling like it's squeezing your head ready to pop like a grape, the self-adjusting headband, all that sort of stuff combines into a headset that feels light on your head. It doesn't feel like it's sitting on my head or pressing into my head. It just sort of floats there quite nicely.
Now, I usually record the entirety of the voiceover for these headset reviews with the headset microphone itself, but I can't listen to that anymore, so I'm re-recording this bit with a better microphone. Now, the materials here have had a boost in quality over the old version, matte plastics instead of shiny, extra dampening on the metal band to stop the occasional ringing sound being transmitted to the cups through the metal band, which was a little bit of an issue on the first version. And like I said, comfort-wise, they are fantastic. They fit wonderfully. There's heaps of room in the ear cups, but I do prefer a cloth cover for the ear cups over the leatherette style here, because while the sound isolation is better with this stuff, I do tend to get hotter and sweatier with them. The headset can be used as a standard analog headset with a relatively short cord if you want to jam it into something portable like your phone or your Nintendo Switch or something, and it comes with an extension that breaks out into separate mic and headphone plugs for using with standard PC inputs. But its main use case is when it's used with the USB dongle, which is a control box and a dedicated sound card. It also has a nice little spring-loaded clip on the back to keep it from dragging on the cable. Here, you get a button to flick between 3 different preset EQ modes, bass boost, flat, and vocals, all of which are fairly subtle and not overbaked like way too many other preset EQ modes can be. And of course you get the usual volume and mic thumb wheels, as well as a mic mute switch. Now, I personally generally vastly prefer these controls be on the headset itself, so I don't have to go grabbing for a dangling dongle to get the job done. So I don't love that about this headset, but at least the controls are there and they work perfectly fine. But the most vital job of the USB box is to kick in the 7.1 surround sound. Now, like with any 7.1 headset that uses 2 drivers, the surround sound stage isn't quite as distinct as a proper setup with multiple speakers all around you, but it does expand the sound stage nicely and does give you a better sense of sound direction and gives you a boost in immersion in gaming, all of which is lovely. Rather more importantly, though, of course, is the sound quality here in general, and the HyperX Revolver S is really quite lovely. It's crisp and clear, sounds rich, the bass is fairly deep without being muddied, although I think it could stand to be a bit deeper. The explosions and rumbles weren't quite as explosion-y as rumbly as I would have preferred. And even at max volume, there is no distortion at all, so full marks there.
I would call the HyperX Revolver S a very good gaming headset. The fit, feel, comfort, the sound is all wonderful. The ability to switch back and forth between 7.1 surround sound at the touch of a button on your little remote there. Where is it? Where is it? It's down here somewhere. See, this is why I like the controls on the thing. I had to dig around for this. Go boop, 7.1 surround sound. Boop, 7.1 surround sound off. It's lovely. Plug and play. Super simple. Easy. It's wonderful for that. Now, I've actually had this headset since before launch. The original plan was to publish this video on launch day when HyperX announced and say, hey, look at this new headset, you can go buy it now. But I delayed my review. I waited and waited and waited for more than a week now for confirmation on local pricing and local availability on this headset, and still nothing. So my fellow Australians, I guess, just buy it from Amazon or something instead of doing the right thing and supporting local distributors and retailers. But there you go. That is the HyperX Revolver S headset. Make of it what you will. Thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time.